welcome Jerwin ancajas to the stage. Representing the Philippines, Ancajas 32-1, 2 draws, 22 knockouts. He is 29 years old and IBF super flyweight world champion since 2016, which makes him not the longest reigning world champion, but he has the most title defenses of any current world champion, which is a huge honor. And we welcome him to the stage here, and we welcome him to Showtime, where Saturday night he will open up the show against Jonathan Rodriguez in a huge title fight. So I'll kick it off with Jerwin. How was training camp? How was preparations?
Thank you, sir. First of all, I would like to thank God and also PBC and Showtime to have me here in this event, and me and my whole team is so happy because, and also will thanks Sir Shan. He wants to give me a fight here, and
how did training camp go?
And we also prepare for this fight because this fight is almost 1 year, and my coach and Jerwin will always study my opponent, and we work hard for this fight. So.
Excellent. And to the members of the media, if you have a question for Jerwin, please raise your hand and I will get to you in order. So, being that, as noted, that you have the most title defenses of any current champion, Saturday on Showtime will be your 9th title defense. What does that mean to you to keep that streak going?
For me, sir, this fight is so very important to me. And also my title, I want to defend this title, sir, because every fight is very important. That's why I'm always keep this title, sir.
Great. Well, we will start with media questions. First up, I will toss to Jeremy Harringis of Fansided.
Hi, Jerwin. I know that you've been out of the ring for 16 months. How frustrating was that? And is there any fear of ring rust when you fight on time?
For us, we're not frustrated because we always train, and we believe that Sir give us a fight for me, and
yeah, it's not too frustrating. He stayed focused and stayed ready, so he understands it's frustrating for everybody. So he just made sure he stayed ready.
I know that a lot of people have talked about Estrada, Chocolatito, Soaring B-side. Do you feel disrespected when they don't mention your name along with some of those others?
For me, sir, I understand that, sir, because maybe he don't know me yet. We try to, every fight my fight, I'm always give a good fight because I want also to know my name for them. That's why I'm very excited if we have a chance to challenge them.
Obviously Jonathan Rodriguez is an action fighter. You're an action fighter. What do you expect as far as the type of fight he's going to bring to you?
For me, no, sir. I'm promised that Saturday night I'm going to good fight. I'm ready. What Jonathan Rodriguez, what he do in the fight, and we are ready for that, sir.
Yeah, what he expects too, though, is Mexican and Filipino. It's a great rivalry. Manny Pacquiao, Marquez, Barrera, Morales. So Jerwin is very prepared. He's watched Jonathan. He knows the kid is hungry. He knows he's coming for the title. and he just welcomes a really good action fight.
Thank you, gentlemen, and best of luck on Saturday.
Thank you, Jeremy. Next, we'll go to Steve Angeles from the Filipino channel.
Hi, Jerwin. Hi, Sir Sean. Steve, so pwede ito mag-Tagalog.
Yes.
So, Jerwin, parang tagal na hinihintay mo itong laban to, di ba? Mga October 2019 pa. And syempre, nabanggit siya, if you're not as recognized as the others, do you feel medyo as hintayin ito? Parang na-delay ang momentum mo coming into this fight? Do you think parang motivation yan that ganun tagal na, we need to fight na? Anong feeling mo na, or relief ka ba na nangyari na ito?
Yun sir, hindi naman po ako talagang, yung isip ko talaga, hindi talaga, kumbaga hindi ko pinagmalaki na ganito na ako, dami na ako na-depensa. Kasi yun nga, di pa nga tayo kilala sa mga ibang champion. Kailangan pa nating magsikap na para makilala nila sir.
Salamat, good luck.
Salamat sir.
Thank you very much. I have one chat question that comes from Giandra LaBeouf. Jerwin, what do you want your legacy to be in the sport when it's all said and done? Being a fighter from the Philippines, the comparisons to Manny Pacquiao are there, so just curious what you want your legacy to be.
You understand legacy, like when you're all done, what?
For me sir, I don't want, in myself, I don't want like a Sir Manny, because Sir Manny is a high level, very high level in the boxing. He's done in boxing so very high for me. But for myself, sir, I'm still focused on what God give me, what God give to me.
Yeah, what he's saying too, he wants people to remember him for being a champion that give it his all. Every time he got in the ring, he did what he could, and God, with whatever blesses him, and he sees his legacy as after this fight, being able to fight some of the top guys, the Rongvasais, whoever's out there that's left after that 4-man tournament, and he just always, his legacy to him is what he gives in every fight. He always comes to the fight and give the fans his best, and he just wants them to remember him for that type of guy.
That's excellent. Thank you, Sean. Next question will go to Terrell Van.
How you doing, sir? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
How you doing? Good luck this weekend. Can you explain your plans at 115 pounds going forward, and how right now are you feeling at the weight? Because the the platform move from top-rated ESPN to Showtime does raise some questions. So I guess what I'm asking is there a potential plan to move up in weight within, I'm guessing, the next year?
So he's asking first at 115 what you want to do first, and then when you think about maybe you may move up to 118.
For me, sir, it's my weight now is I'm okay. I'm comfortable for my weight 115. Then Sir Shan, all the plan is all about Sir Shan, what he planned for us.
Yeah, I can help you a little. I can help you real quick with that a little bit. He's looking, of course, to win on Saturday night, and coming over to PBC and Mr. Al Heyman. He's looking at fighting whoever's left after the 4 guys fight: Rongvasai, Chocolatito, and the other 2, Quadras. So whoever's left out of that Estrada is kind of what he's targeting. That fight there, or possibly Ioka. He wants a signature fight because he's tired of a lot of people criticizing him, saying you haven't fought anybody, even though he beat one of the best champions ever in McJoe, Arroyo. He's had some nice wins along the way, but everybody wants that signature fight. So after this, that's what he's targeting, and then sometime next year he'll look to move to 118 after he finishes at 115.
Perfect. You answered my question. And final question: did you get a chance to watch Estrada versus Chocolatito 2? And who did you think won?
Estrada and
Yeah, who did you think won when we watched the fight? Who do you?
Estrada and Chocolatito.
Yeah.
Oh, for me, sir, Chocolatito.
He thinks Chocolatito won.
All right, perfect. Good luck this weekend.
All right, thank you. Most people did, so you're not alone.
But I bet Estrada will.
It's a good fight though.
All right, thank you. Next question, we go to J.R. Bell.
Right there, Jerwin. People were talking about the fight set over there at 115 with like an Estrada or a Chocolatito or a Short Run beside. But one guy that's there is the WBO champion, Kazuto Ioka. Like, how about the possibility of fighting Ioka if you're not put in a position to fight either one of those guys that I mentioned before?
Would you like a fight with Ioka, the WBO champion?
Yeah, we always, before sir, we always calling the name of who's the title holder in my division, sir. We always, if you Ioka, I'm ready for Ioka, sir.
He's happy to fight any of them. If the opportunity comes up, he's not afraid to fight Ioka or anybody at 115. He's more than happy to.
All right, thank you very much.
Thanks.
All right, next we'll go to Sean Brown from Boxing Social.
Hi, Jerwin. It's been mentioned, obviously, that you haven't fought for about 16 months. What has the last 16 months been like for you personally outside of the sport?
For the last 16 months, what was it like when the pandemic, the 7 months in the Philippines before you came to the U.S.?
We always train there, sir, in my survival camp, and before we go here in the U.S., we always train, sir. We always send focus for this fight, sir.
Yeah, the good thing what Jerwin's saying is he built a gym, he has like a farm called Survival Camp where he lives and trains, and he has a lot of boxers there in his family. So from March until October during the pandemic, he was able to work out, he was able to kind of stay focused, and then he arrived in the U.S. October 1st. So he's been here 7 months. He missed Christmas, he's missed his son's birthday, and he understands a lot of people have had issues too and missed things. So he's been able to stay focused. He has a good team around him. His coach, Joven Jimenez, Jonas Sultan's been here to spar with him. So even though he hasn't been able to fight in that time, he's never stopped training properly. So he feels that he's very prepared still to meet the challenge on Saturday night.
Okay, and